Hello, everyone. Happy afternoon stream. Yeah, just came back from lunch. Had to run some errands around the house, but I'm ready. A little bit over 1 hour break, which is very, very much unusual. So yeah, I mean, we were working during morning stream. We were working on an Unreal Engine game, and I think we'll pretty much continue what we were doing. So essentially, we added the ability to select individual enemy fortresses and individual enemy units. And essentially now what we want to make sure is that we cannot control them, because as of right now, if we have an enemy unit selected, we can still send them commands, meaning we can still control that unit, although we really shouldn't. So that's what you need to fix on the afternoon stream. Congratulations Litkick for being first. Hell yeah. And hello Simonot. Good afternoon. How's your free day holiday going? I did ask you, but you didn't reply. Are you like on vacation, or did you just took the day off, or what happened? Did you just took a day off just so you could sim race the entire day? Just install the new monitors? I know what you're doing. Yeah, and I'm modeling a thing to hold monitor power bricks. Yeah, I should probably learn how to 3D model though. But I'm quite unsure if that would be a Fusion 360. Yeah, I don't know if I wanted to go Fusion 360 or if I would just go regular Blender. Well, Blender is more for characters stuff. I don't know. I feel like I should know how to model like basic shapes, and I really don't know how. Okay, let me quickly play the game so you can see what I mean with the controlling the enemy units. Okay, so essentially, I'm the blue team, right? Meaning that I can control my own fortress, I can spawn stuff, I can select my units, and I can control my units, okay? And on the morning stream, I added the ability for us to also select enemy fortresses. So now you can see like the green circle around the enemy fortress. So it's selected. It's currently not showing anything, but in theory you shouldn't really be able to. Oops, you really shouldn't be able to do any action there. Hopefully, I think I'll kind of need to test that. But yeah, you really shouldn't. And besides that, I also added the ability to select individual enemy units. What is this good for? This is good for you inspecting like the actual stats of that unit that is coming towards you, you know. So in this case, if this was the unit that was attacking my units, I would be able to see, oh, okay, it's a rifleman, it's doing how much damage, it still has this much health, and all of that much stuff. But unfortunately, what happens right now is that I can actually like send commands, you know. I can legit control this guy, and I really shouldn't be able to. Okay, so we need to fix this. We need to fix this. Hello, Azraelite. Good afternoon. We are continuing working on the Unreal Engine game for this afternoon, and then maybe tomorrow I'll do the Unity game. I don't know. But yeah, today is Unreal Engine 5 day. So yeah, we need to figure out a way of not allowing these units to be controlled. So what I did already is whenever I'm getting some bot spam. Whenever we select an entity, we create an instance of this fSelected entity data. You know, and essentially this data holds like the entity ID, which team, which type of unit it is, all of that stuff. So currently we are trying to, I added this team ID flag here, and the objective will be to whenever we have an entity selected that does not belong to our team, we shouldn't be able to like add actions to it. You know, like we shouldn't be able to do this stuff. So yeah, that's the plan. How are we gonna do that? Well, glad you asked. I don't know. Through the power of love, I guess. Through the power of love. Hello, Bravel Gaming. How's streaming going on Twitch? It's going alright. It's going alright. Today's been a tough day. Kinda tired. But we need to push through. So, my plan was that whenever we command a unit to do something, we are getting what are the current selected entities, you know. But in reality, on this specific situation here, I would want to pass my own team ID, you know. I would want to pass like my own team ID. And by passing my own team ID, I will be able to essentially filter entities out, you know. So I was wondering that maybe I could extend this to take like a team ID like equals -1 or something. Essentially by default, like a default argument for this, so that it kind of does not break everywhere else. And by passing a custom team ID, we will be able like to filter it inside. That's my plan. That's my plan. So let's see if we can pull that off. Blueprint callable. Oh, are we getting this somewhere? Bravel Gaming, thank you for the follow. I really love your streaming vibes. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you for the follow. I mean, free confetti. Free confetti. Good job, good job. Okay, how do I want to do this? I kind of want to pass this to get selected entities as well. You know, here. I want to pass this. But then here, I don't want to implement this stuff here. Okay, I need to stop this. When did you start streaming on Twitch? Around 1 month ago. I think we already had this conversation. I'm pretty sure you've been here before. I mean, I have your logs here. I'm still wondering if you are a bot and you are like saying the same thing as you did before. Because I'm pretty sure you followed previously as well. So yeah. I know you'll ask me to message you on Discord because blah 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 blah, and I won't do it, so I can tell you in advance. Yeah, yeah, Simon, you can read the chat log of Bravel Gaming. We already know what is coming. Looking for. No need to ban the guy. I'm just warning you. Now they're gonna say, the next message will be, well, I got an idea that's related to streaming. And then they'll say, if you don't mind, on Discord. Yeah, those will be the next messages. Pretty sure that's a bot, you know. We'll wait and see. wait and see. Okay, so if team ID equals -1, I will want to essentially return this automatically. If team ID is not -1, if team ID is not -1, we will want to filter this somehow. Now, how do we actually filter this? Glad you asked. No idea. Can I call a filter by predicate? Okay. Now I pass a predicate. Wherever this is. Okay, if this is an entity, how do I use this? Help fund usages. Are you a Twitch affiliate member? Nah, my guy. But you are a bot, which is cool. Oh, so I need to do all of this nonsense, and then it returns a bool. I see. So this will be a reference to a selected entity data. Entity data. Entity data. And then we need to return Does this return me a new array? Oh, it does. So I can literally just do a return here. Okay, so here I'll do return entity data. Well, this will run obviously. Team ID equals team ID. Okay, what's wrong now? This is a int32. Team ID is not captured. All right. No, I'm not a bot. Okay. You've been here before, so we already had this conversation. Okay, so I wonder if this would work as of now. And then on the command get selected entities, I would get my own team. And hopefully this will do something. Hopefully. Let's see. Okay, it's compiling now, so I need to wait. Yeah, this is stream number 70. Holy. Which meant that the morning stream was stream number 69. Nice. Sexy number, yes. Sexy number. Cheating by running 2 streams a day. True. But if I were to be completely honest with you, I think the 2 streams a day do more harm than good in terms of retention. You know, because it essentially means I get rid of all of my viewers and then I kind of need to conquer them back. But at least this way it forces me to have like a proper 1 hour break for lunch, which I know it's not very usual on Twitch to do, but yeah, I'm trying not to go too much hardcore on this, you know. How's it going, Desiro? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Attached to Unreal Editor. Okay, we should be able to do something here. How many entities we got? We got 0 entities. Okay, pretty cool. If I select my own entity and then I click, I'm gonna have one entity selected. Pretty cool, pretty cool. If I have an enemy entity and I click, I'm gonna have, you guessed it, no entities whatsoever. Okay, pretty cool. So this means that this is gonna work, right? So I shouldn't be able to command them. I kinda need to test if I can like trigger an attack with them. I can still do the attack command, you see? So I'll essentially need to figure all of that out now. So let's see all of the actions that we can do. Get stable player ID for PC. Holy. Okay, begin play. Join ECS transport. Get host. Tick. Get selected entities. Okay, I'm pretty sure that whenever I get this, whenever I call get selected entities in here, I'll probably need to pass my own team ID. You know, I think that's gonna be like the case. Titties and titties. I heard a joke during lunch. I don't know if it's a good joke. And titties, yeah. And titties. But I heard a joke during lunch, and the joke was someone was talking about bees, you know, and then someone asked the other person, do you know that there are a type of bees that actually give you milk? And the person was like, oh, do they really exist? And then the other person said, yeah, they are called boobies. Fun joke. Very fun joke. I'm terrible at telling jokes, by the way, but yeah, boobies. Boobies. Boobies give milk. Bees that give milk. Very fun. Very fun. Okay, so this is for the formation drag preview. I don't want this. This is for the start unit selection on double click. Oh, does this work with double click? No. Modifier. No. I just know that I'll need to do this for every single one of them, but I'll still go one at a time to make sure. Unload transport mode. No. I don't trust any of these. Move attack modifier. What is this? Start unit selection. Mouse up. Unload. Activate attack mode. Okay. Activate unload mode. Purchase unit by index. Update cursor. Oh. Pressing V always tries to activate. Switch defender. Yeah, I can only switch with mine. Alt position. Stop command. Move attack modifier input. Center camera on control group. On rallying, cry pressed. cancel purchase. Oh, cool. Cool. And follow selection command. Okay, I think this will work now, as expected. So now I need to compile this again. Okay, I'll do the honors. Can I actually? No, I can't actually do it. No, I'll let you do it, Simonot. The guy hasn't messaged more, but just send him away. Godspeed, my guy. Bravo Gaming 01. GG's. I already know they had like second intentions, you know, because they came here. Well, I can't even tell you when, but they came here on 1 week ago, exactly 1 week ago, with exactly the same shitty type of messages. And then by the end of it, they asked me to join the Discord. So they mean that they followed us, and then they unfollowed immediately, and then they followed us back today. You want to grow if you ban all your viewers. Simon out, you know what to do. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hold. I mean, love the sound effect. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was a pretty great idea. I think we copied it from Cakes. Doesn't Cakes have something similar? I'm essentially like stealing from stuff from a bunch of streamers, you know, like the fake desk mic PC stuff is from Doug. Then the confetti is from the peanut guy. Now more people are doing it as well. And then the sound effect is from Cakes. So now, yeah, I just need to keep stealing from people, and then I'll be like a mega giga chat streamer, because I'll be like the merge of like 10 different streamers at once, you know? It'll be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, so this still allows us to do stuff. What about this guy? This guy doesn't move. I cannot click A. I cannot click old. Okay, good job. Congratulations, we did it. So now we are able to select this guy and not actually like affect the enemy in any way, shape or form. So this essentially means that I think like this specific task is done. When I click and drag over enemy units, nothing should happen. Well, I'm pretty sure that's the case already. It's only single units. I cannot even right click on them, nor double click, nor anything, just single click. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Select fortresses and enemy units with single click. Okay, I actually kind of wanna do this in 2 ways, you know, in 2 ways. For fortress, clear purchase, command. Where's my thing? No team ID. Okay, so this one needs to go there. Okay, I'm just trying to split this into like proper bite-sized commits so people know what I actually did per commit. Okay. So this is commit number 1. I think. Hold on. Just double check. Okay. And this is don't act on selected enemy units. Entities. Entities. Okay. Pretty cool. So this one here is done as well. I have one question now, which is what would actually happen? Like, how terribly would it be if I got rid of this default value parameter? Well, at the very least, it will tell us what other places we are using it that might require an update. So let's see. Get selected fortress. Yeah. Okay. Where is this used for? It's not used for anything. So I could get rid of this. Yeah, this get selected fortress is not used for absolutely anything. Blueprint callable. And apparently no blueprints are using this. Okay, fine. And then we have these get selected entities, which have these on the draw selection rings. Okay, this is fine. This should take all of the entities. What is this? Command bar widget. Well, true. This should only be for the current selected entity, but I mean, we are already clearing it here, so it doesn't matter too much. When hold position clicked. Yeah, this doesn't matter that much. Execute minimap selected entities. Oh. Okay, here I for sure want the team ID. Right here. Here I for sure I want this. Because if not, I'm gonna have I'm gonna be able to control the unit by right-clicking on the minimap. So these ones need to get fixed. And execute and load command also on the minimap. This will also need to be done here. Okay, I think that's it. I think these were all of the missing situations, and that's why it's a good idea to do this kind of stuff every once in a while. Although I could probably actually pass like a. I mean, this one could be deleted, you know. Because this one is not being used for anything, so okay, let's remove code. So Then I have the get selected entities. Okay. Where was this being used at? Cache TCS manager. Okay, then I think I should pass a team ID here. I mean, let's do this properly. Let's do this properly. Same thing here. Where I want my team ID. I want my team ID there. Player controller. This is for the command bar widget. Generic team ID. Same thing here. Yeah, essentially any commands. I really want to make sure that I'm not sending commands to enemy units, because that would be bad. Okay, it's compiling. It's probably gonna complain more about stuff. Maybe not. Maybe it will. Maybe not. All right. More complaints. Player owner. Okay, do I actually have the player ID here somewhere? I mean, I don't have it, but well, in this case, I kind of want to show it to all of the selected entities, you know? So here it will need to be a -1. But I think this will be the only situation where it happens. I think. Okay, so all of our code now takes now for our selections, take a team ID as part of the entity, of the entity selection data. Power brick holder for monitors. Nice. Pretty cool. Okay, you posted it on off topic, so I'll assume that I can share it. Yeah, so this is Fusion 360. I mean, it's pretty sweet, yeah. I like the like this smooth. I don't know if it's smooth. Kind of looks like it is. Like this smooth, like bevels here. Pretty awesome. Yeah, it's all smooth. Like what's it called? Squircles? Or squared circles? Squircles? Something like this. Squircle. Yeah. Weird shapes. Squircles. Yeah, but in this case it's a chamfered corner. Oh. What's the difference? What's a chamfered square? Well, it's kind of the same, but just say that it's a corner. Or are you doing like a linear cut? Like maybe it's not round? I don't know. Bit of both. Okay. Straight and rounded. Yeah, it's straight. Yeah, you can see it there. It's straight and then it's rounded. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The support that you printed for the Stream Deck, I mean, it looks really well. I never had any issue with it. Like every once in a while, I need to push it a little bit up so it doesn't slide out of the monitor. But overall, like, it handles clicks really well. I did worry it might slip off. Well, if it would slip off, I would like put some double-sided tape or something. But usually when I... Well, this is a Game Boy, but it's not really the same thing. But usually when I go and click it, like, I don't click with the button like this, you know. I usually like go and hold it on the back side and then click it like smoothly. So it doesn't actually slide. Because I don't want to be putting much force, because then like the monitor will start like to shake, you know? Because, yeah. So I need to hold the monitor, kinda. I need to hold the monitor by holding the Stream Deck, and then I click the button gently. I don't go and push it. Okay, I would say that this is working really well now. It's working really well. And it's almost payday. Tomorrow is payday. I'm getting all of my minimum wage salary. Hooray! Very fun. Okay, cannot attack, cannot do anything. And I cannot also... Okay, so if I do this on the map, you can see by right-clicking the minimap, you can see that it actually like moves the units. You know? Does it set the flag as well? Oh, it also sets the flag, see? So I could literally... Yeah. Okay, this is attack. Yeah, they still attack and he still dies. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. And the game runs. It doesn't complain about the missing method. What did I write for the other message? Don't act. On minimap. Okay, push. Okay, so I would say that how many stuff open? This one. I would say that this task here is done. Good job, us. I think that now, just because it is part of the same kind of task, we need to do the same thing for the campfire. Meaning that the only difference is that currently when we... This will involve me actually playing part of the game, because this will actually require building some UI, and we love UI, don't we all? Right. So... Oh. Why is this not... Why is this not showing the Fortress UI? It's not even switching. Okay, hold on. We have a bug somewhere. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I mean, not even selecting the unit is working. Okay, something I did messed everything up. Which is not fun because I already pushed the commit, you know. I already pushed the commit. Okay, I wonder what's happening. Well, apparently it's just not switching between it's just not switching between modes, you know. Okay, so see, like, even if I have multiple selected, it's not changing the widget to the multi-selection. Not neither the single selection, neither these. Like, it's not updating. It's not updating. Okay, what happened? What happened? Okay. Selection changed. Multi-unit selection. Fortress selection. What does this take? New selection. Okay, where is this called? On selection, change new unit. I mean, I kind of feel like all of this logic I kind of feel like all of this logic should call the on selection change automatically. Use AI. Use a fortress array. Selection, fortress selection, multi-unit selection, single unit selection. Whoever decided to invent blueprints, bro, you will find out that hell is so cozy, bro. Really. Who thought this was a great idea? I can't read this, you know? I can't read this. Okay, so if I have more than one... Okay, so if I have unit selected is that. If I don't have unit selected, then I turn the multi-unit selection with 0. Good job. Good job. If I have more than one selected, true. Then I'm setting Okay, I'm setting is a fortress array to false. It's freaking weird. I'm setting the is a fortress array to false. And then for each one, I'm checking if they are a fortress. If they are a fortress, I set a is fortress array to true. And I don't do anything else. If they are false, I break. So I set it to false and break. Okay, so I'm iterating. Okay, I'm iterating this to true, and if I find one that isn't, I set it to false and early exit. So this only runs here if all of the selected entities are fortresses. Bro, what a crappy thing. Okay, so then if they are all fortresses, I show the fortress selection. Good job. Else the other one. Okay, that's cool and all, but what matters the most, bind on unit selected calls on unit selected, on selection change calls on selection change. Okay, could I make on unit selected call on selection change for the other one? I don't know. Okay, what do I want to do here? I don't even know. I don't have much experience with debugging blueprints, I can tell you that much. Okay, can I toggle a blueprint here? I can. Can I toggle a blueprint here? Or a breakpoint, sorry. I can. Resume. Okay, so I'm gonna select a single entity. Bloop. Oh. I'm gonna select a single entity. Okay. Single entity selected. Pretty cool. How do I know the value of this? Help. Crazy stuff. True. So it means that we have a unit selected. And this always calls multi. Bro. This calls multi. Resume. Okay, so the new selection is one rifleman. Does it have the team ID? It has the team ID. Pretty cool. So this is just setting so even this blueprint code from them. Ugh, bro. Step to the next one. Okay, so it's not a fortress array. length is 1. So I'm gonna show the single widget. And I'm gonna activate the single widget. And then, for some reason, I'm gonna show the multi-unit selection widget again. Okay, bro, this sounds very cool and all. Like, okay, what would happen if I just got rid of these on units selected, you know? Because looks like there's some sort of like race condition, you know? And one has the outdated code. Okay. Resume. Okay, so we are back. Remove. We are back. So I can select the fortress. I can select my unit. I can select my enemy unit. I can select the enemy fortress. Oh, but this doesn't work now. Okay. Okay, the multi-selection is messed up now. Okay, we'll need to figure that out then. We need to figure that out then. Toggle breakpoint and bloop. Okay, selection 4. They're all belonging to team ID 1. Sweet. And no, bro. Fortress array is false. Length this. Okay, so I populate the selection widget, which populates the unit grid, which calls some C++ code, which is here. Populate unit grid. Attached. Resume. Okay, so entities empty. Well, are you sure though? Oh, get selected entities. Oh, I see, because of this nonsense. I see. Simonot, help. Oh, maybe you are racing. Hold on. I think you are racing. Yeah, you are racing. I'm gonna yanking him. Bye bye. Godspeed. Yay. Good job. Good job, me. Okay. Do I have more places where I use this racing during office hours? Exactly. Like, I'm literally paying him to be my mod, and he's just like playing games. How is that possible? How is that freaking possible? Okay, so apparently this selected entities is only used here. No, I kind of want to make sure every place where you are used. Okay, we are used in 3 places. So this is place number 1. -1 there. This is place number 2. Which this is a gameplay state. I mean, I just want... all of the selected ones. And then UI ID. Oh, okay, so this is why it messed up. Okay, so this is why it messed up. Multi-unity selection. I see. So this would fix it again. Surely. Okay, I'm actually wondering if I should have two variants of this. If I should have like one version that, or maybe I should make these 0, because I think our first player ID starts at 1. How can I find that? Team ID, find usages. Owner team ID. Okay, where do I set the owner team ID of this guy? Only country actor, generic team ID. Team ID, team ID. Country root actor. Okay, where do I set this? Set generic team ID. Bro, find usages. Team agent. New owner, new team ID. Update campfire ownership. I'll find it. Don't worry, I'll find it. But I'm pretty sure this team ID starts functional AI test. Bro. Local player team. Spawn AI. No. This is not what I want. Player state. Not finding files, it's find usage. No team, team ID. Okay, so expected players is some random number. And then team IDs from the bots start from expected players. And for the humans, they start at 1. So there's no team ID 0. So I think I kind of want to do this. you know. Because at least with this, it should work with both variants. Is this what I want to do, though? Is this what I want to do? I mean, maybe. This generic no team is what? 255? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll leave this for now. And I think I'll leave this for now. And hopefully I don't have to like change any of these crap. Hello, Michael. Anyone know how to just start a co-op game? Well, that's a tough question. Do you know which engine you are using? But essentially, if you are talking like local co-op game, you essentially need to have 2 players, each one with its own camera, you know? And then when you render on screen, you don't render, you need to render half of each player's camera, you know? And then for inputs, you make some inputs go to player 1 and some inputs go to player 2. And you can do it with either the keyboard or the controller or something, but that's the plan. There's not really much more to it. Now, if you are talking multiplayer, then that's a total different beast. But for local co-op, that's it. It's 2 cameras essentially. 2 cameras and 2 set of inputs, and then on screen you render both cameras at the same time. I need to close these now and get rid of these just in case I changed something. And I think I'll need to do this. It's a force push. Unreal, yeah, just like for friends, kind of like those friend swap games. Also, your game looks epic. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, this game I've been working it with some friends. They've been working on it for a couple of years already. I've just joined them 4 months ago. And it's a real-time strategy game. It's based on a Warcraft 3 mod. On basically a real-time implementation of what the Risk board game would be like. Like Risk the board game, war game where you throw dice and like you like battle each round. Essentially, we built a real-time strategy version of it, initially as a Warcraft 3 mod, and now as it is as its own independent Unreal Engine version. And we did apply to an Epic Mega Grant, which we are waiting for a reply on, but it will essentially allow us to come full-time into the project instead of working on it on our free time. So we would be paid, we would be working full-time on it. But yeah, it's on current on Steam, so you can wishlist the game if you'd like. There's also a Discord server URL underneath the stream on one of those panels if you want to know more about the game and participate in playtests or even in tournaments that we host every once in a while. In Unreal Engine, well, it still depends. Like, do you mean like local, like 4 controllers playing, or do you mean each one in its own like computer and all? Because one thing is a multiplayer game where you still only render your screen for the player that you are. Another is a co-op game where you have multiple people playing out of the same computer. So then you need to subdivide. But I mean that's still the thing. Then you are talking a multiplayer game, which is not a regular co-op game, you know. So you just need to go and check how multiplayer games are made with Unreal. But there are some samples of multiplayer games. Yeah, multiplayer. Different computers multiplayer. Then there are some samples already done by Unreal that you can use, you know. I think they have like Lyra. How can I show it to you? Depending on the type of game that you might want to do, but Unreal does have not this library here. Come on, they should have somewhere. I don't really know where. Here on samples. They should have like a version of this Lyra starter game. And this is a multiplayer game that you can play with your friends even. So I would tell you that you should probably start in one of these game samples. Try to read the code, try to understand it, and then either start from scratch with what you learned or modify these until you have something that you like. But yeah, this Lyra game will have a multiplayer already implemented for you. So that's a good learning resource. Yeah, if you go here on the samples page, they have like tons of cool stuff that you can play with. Like they have some rendering demos, they have some multiplayer demos. So yeah, plenty of cool stuff. Cassini, procedural content generation, animations, pretty cool stuff. Lyra starter game. It demonstrates scalability from mobile to high-end PC. So this game runs anywhere, even on mobiles if you wanted to, and cross-play multiplayer using Epic Online services. So yeah, this already has everything you need. Then it's just a matter of checking the code. And this is made by Epic, so this is kind of the way they hope people are going to use this. So this is a great resource, probably better than any tutorial that you would find there, in my opinion. Thank you so much, man. I'll be sure to check that out. No worries. And yeah, come here on stream every once in a while and tell us how's it going. And I wish you well. I hope you can make a great game. Have you ever done a game, or is this going to be your first one? Oh, and thank you for following as well. There's your confetti. Here we celebrate GG's. So do you have any experience building games? If you do, then it's gonna be kind of simple. If you don't, then multiplayer will be a little bit complicated, not gonna lie. I mean, this game that we are building, it works, it's multiplayer, and it works up to 255 players, but currently we are limiting it to 20. And oh, why did this remove? And I mean, it's pretty cool, you know. But in our case, we essentially reworked the entire multiplayer system. So we are not using anything from the Unreal Engine because of the type of features that this game would require, you know. There goes the guy. Oh, it updated. GG. Okay, pretty cool. So now we can actually like inspect the players, you know. See their health, see them dying. And I can't actually move them. Okay, pretty cool. We did it. We freaking did it. We nailed it. Okay, let me just confirm that all of this works. This is working. I can cancel. This works. This works. I can select one. Okay, pretty cool. This is ready to be pushed. Oh no. Well, it's ready to be pushed, but I still need to work on the campfire stuff. I'll give you a follow so I can come back for those streams. Cheers. Thank you very much. And I want to see what you can come up with. I'm looking forward to your game. Yeah, feel free to come and advertise the game. If it's in a playable state, maybe we can try it, you know. Good luck. Okay. What now? Okay, so now I want to do the same thing for the campfire. Campfire. So this is a game mode. Okay, so we get rid of the bots because bots are yucky. Bots are yucky. And do we have like a smaller country? Bosnia. Okay, so I will need to implement like a campfire selection thing. Currently we don't have one. So currently it shows like some random ass it shows like the single unit selection. We'll need to create a campfire one. Okay, pretty cool. Let's do it. UIS add. Okay, let me check something. On this graph here. I have all of this nonsense here. And this is the on units selected. Where do I actually trigger that? Here. On broadcast unit selected. Okay, so is this guy used anywhere? Yes. So this is the one that we use here on the HUD. Hold on. Oh, so this is not attached anywhere. Neither is this. Holy. Okay, so we attach on unit selected. Here, broadcast unit selected, and this is used select unit under cursor. Is some weird code, bro. Broadcast selection changed. Yeah, I actually wonder if we... That's actually needed, you know? Because we already here get this. So I wonder if I can just get rid of all of this. Or even better, maybe I leave that be. Maybe I leave that be, but maybe I should call. No, hold on. This and this and this, and then maybe I should call on selection change. And I passed this. Object self. Yeah, this feels better because now I only have one place to actually change stuff, which is here. Okay, let me just play. They should still work the exact same as before. Okay, they should work the exact same as before. Does this update in real time though? It's weird that this doesn't update in real time, but it updates for the enemies, which is kind of odd, but it's fine. It is fine. Okay, but this works, it shows... Oh, this is still the other branch that hasn't been merged with the health bars, I see. Oh. 19. It's gonna be okay. Copium, it's gonna be okay. Okay, so these I can cancel and stuff. I can select one. I can select multiple. Okay. So besides this, what am I gonna need to do? I'm gonna need to do, instead of a fortress selection, I'm gonna need to create like a campfire details stuff. You know? Fortress details. So I have this. Folder view. I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna call it campfire details. Oh no, it's this one. Campfire details. And this returns from, or this derives from fortress selection widget. So I will need to create like a campfire. Add files to Git, add. Okay, I'll need to rename all of these. Unit button. Okay, I'll need to rename these to campfire stuff. Bro, can I like rename it? Rename. Thank you. Campfire. Related files. No, bro. Okay, same thing here. Campfire selection widget. Okay, campfire selection widget. Campfire selection widget. Oh. Fortress selection. No? UI? Okay, so this should allow me to compile. And now for the new campfire widget. Oh, okay, it's messing up. Here. For the new asset that we... Okay, chill. Class campfire share name. Campfire selection widget. Campfire selection widget. Oh, it rename on those. No, bro. Absolutely not. Okay. So the new asset, the new widget blueprint that we created, we'll need to change it so it derives now from campfire selection widget, which will then allow us to do things through C++ code. So that's what we need to do now. Okay. So we open it again. Oh, I don't even have the video on. No, I don't need this. So now I need to open the campfire details. Yes. And now here on campfire details, I'll need to, on class settings, I need to change it to the campfire selection widget. Reparent. Yes, sir. Okay. Very cool stuff. So now we still have the same widget as before. We have the same widget as before. But now it derives from the hell? What are you complaining about, my guy? But now it derives from the selection widget, which means that we will be able to go to our parent HUD, which is this one. We will be able to now do a campfire selection thing and put it here inside call it campfire selection, which will still look the same. Can I actually like replace these with any type? No. Okay, so we need this. Okay, I kind of need to match these now, you know, so that they look proper. Minus 13, 13. .85, 0.85. Okay, so now they look the same here. Good job. Good job. Do I need to bind stuff? I won't need to bind stuff. The only thing I'll need to do is whenever I get these entities, I'll need to check if they are a campfire. So instead of a is fortress, I'll need to have a is campfire as well. Is fortress. Where am I using this? Here. So I'll need to do the same thing here, but it's going to be called is campfire. Although I'm already passing the entity type, you know, so I technically wouldn't need this. I technically wouldn't need this, but and I'm also passing this tag here. So I wonder if I can actually like get rid of all of this, you know. Populate unit grid. Okay, in any case, where do we set this to true? There. Okay, which means that here, I'll need to do a data.b is campfire equals true. Okay, so spot one is done. Icon key. Icon key. Okay, so that's the only place where this thing is set to true. Is campfire. Okay, so this means now that I need to recompile the engine. But now we should be able to access the internal is campfire flag. You know? Okay, we need to wait for this to compile. Okay. Okay, so this is not opened. Now we need to go again on the UIS HUD. So it's gonna be here. So we have this campfire stuff here. I hate this so much. I hate this so freaking much, you know? I hate this so freaking much. So these are units only. Okay, so I guess I'll need to create another variable, like a local variable. Something called campfire array. You know, campfire array. And so first I need to do this. I hate this so freaking much. I'd rather write code than use blueprints, you know. Okay. Okay, I think I want to simplify this. Okay, let me roll back. B is unit array. So it's gonna either be a unit or not. Okay. So it's gonna either be a unit or not. Okay. Is it a fortress? If it's a fortress, we set this to this. Else, if it's not a fortress, it might as well be a campfire. Now, if it's a campfire, I also set this to false. Can I like move these up a little bit? Okay. So if it's a fortress, then it's not a unit array. False, break. If it's a campfire, else. If it's a campfire, it's also not this. So if it's not a fortress and it's not a campfire, then it needs to be a unit array. Okay. These are a little bit more manageable. Okay. Which then means that on completion, if it's a unit array, we do that. You know, if it's a unit array, we do this. Now, if it's not a unit array, then I need to grab my first selection. Holy, this is so freaking ugly, bro. Then I need to break my first guy, and then I need to check okay, if this is a fortress, then I do that. I initialize the fortress widget. If it isn't a fortress, then it needs to be the campfire selection. Get. So for now, I'll just call the clear fortress data, and then I'll do a initialize fortress display, and then I'll do the set active widget. Then I'll do the set active. No, it's the selection widget. It's this. Okay. I think this is it. Get fortress actor. Oh, it's the reference fortress. Okay. So here I would need to get the get campfire actor. I see. Base campfire. Oh. Maybe it's a regular actor then. And this is just a component. Okay, well, for now we'll do this. I mean, I could literally just pass. Yeah, I actually don't understand. Why do I pass the actor there? To the reference, you know? Show for Fortress this. Because this only gets the... the Fortress ID. Reset. Yeah, I mean, this is literally just a like a pointer. Yeah, I don't know why I need this. I could probably just grab the ECS engine and query for the Fortress component data or something. Hey, yeah, hello Phenomena, welcome to the stream. Yeah, my name is Dudezord and I do game dev stuff here on Twitch. And I've been streaming, this is my second month of streaming. And I have 3 projects on rotation. I have one Unreal Engine game, which is the one that is playing on the video there, which is a neat RTS game that I've been working with some friends. And then I also have an Unity game that I built with another different friend. And then I also have a Game Boy emulator that I'm writing on my own. So every day I pick one of the 3 and I just go ham with it. So yeah, every day is different here. I too have started learning Unreal Engine 5 last week. Damn, pretty cool. Do you have experience with other engines, or is this your first time using an engine or trying to build a game? Yeah, Unreal Engine is really, really powerful. First time. Oh. Okay. Do you at least have experience with coding? Are you a programmer, or are you more like a 3D modeler? Oh, and I forgot to thank you for following the channel. You get free confetti. All yours. I know the basics in C++. Okay, I see. Yeah, Unreal Engine is really good. It's really, really powerful. I would say that it's probably a little bit more geared towards more experienced developers. Personally, it wouldn't be my first pick if I was just starting now. But I mean, it works. If you are willing to put the time in learning, then you'll surely be able to make something with it. But yeah, we also use C++ in this game. Initially, parts of the game were written in blueprints, but now we started like translating it into C++ because it's easier to maintain. Any blueprints always feels like a spaghetti code, you know. But yeah, welcome to the stream, and if you have like any questions, even about Unreal, I mean, feel free to ask them. If I know the answer, I will reply. Okay, pretty cool stuff. So now I will need to like rename this. I don't want like clear Fortress data and initialize Fortress display because these are campfires. So that's what we are gonna do now. I still remember the first time I got an elevator to work in Unreal Engine 1. Yeah. I would say that the probably one of the best feelings in programming is things that you can actually see moving, you know? Like seeing it with your own eyes. It's not the same as if you were working on a web page where you change the font and you're like, oh, I changed the font, it's amazing. No. Like in game, like seeing a 3D model move because you told it to move, it feels incredible. With a little nav apple thing right in front, so the bots could wait for it. Really, really cool. Okay, so I added these widgets now, but this is still using the old. This still using the old. This is copied from the Fortress selection. So we need to simplify this. We need to get rid of everything around this. So campfires won't have clicks, won't have anything to click on. They might have a non-selection changed. What is this used for? Oh, okay. Non-selection changed. I don't want to purchase. I don't want to cancel. I don't want to do this. I don't want buttons. I don't want any of this. Do I want a timer? What's the timer for? Refresh spawn queue. I see. We don't have spawn queues. So yeah, we will have the campfire entity ID. And I get rid of this, I get rid of this. Clear. Campfire data. Initialize. Campfire display. I don't want to pass a fortress. I want to pass a campfire entity ID. Initialize campfire display. Looks like a strategy game. Yeah, it's a real-time strategy game. Do you know Risk, the board game? You know this. Probably you know this. But essentially, you have like these little units. Each unit is worth how many people you want to tell them, yeah. But then this is round based, and you throw some dice, and then you decide if you can attack or not, and how many units you conquer, and how many units of yours die. We essentially turn this into a real-time game. So there's no dice. Like you literally control like the individual units, and you have like the entire European map. Okay, you have the entire European map, and then I mean, it just goes. You know, the objective is you control some bases or some main cities, and the plan with that is that each city will allow you to spawn more units that belong to your team, and then you essentially grab those units and you throw it at different cities and you try to conquer those cities. I've played the World War strategy games like that. Yeah, and it's pretty much the same idea. So right now I have this working with some bots. So you can see here, you know, like the yellow bots, like conquering Belarus. Now they're gonna annihilate this poor teal guy, you know, and they'll just keep going at it. And now they're probably gonna destroy this purple guy here. And because all of the three cities now belong to the same team, the border changed to be a yellow border. So now this entire country belongs to Belarus. And we have bots doing this all around the map. As you can see, the blue team has conquered Georgia, Azerbaijan, Armenia, and now they are going for South Russia. We have the pink guys that conquered Libya and Egypt, or about to go Egypt. We see here a little head-to-head between Egypt and the Grey team. But yeah, these Libya folks like are using boats to transport people from one continent to the other. See? So they started here at the bottom and they are now in Europe, and they'll just go. They'll just go. And the objective is whoever controls 50% of the cities plus one wins. Yeah, this is all automated. All automated. This is like the pathfinding and stuff. Pretty cool stuff, pretty cool stuff. How many units we have? Doesn't say. So currently we have 600 units. Units are each one of these individual guys. We have 700 of them, and they are being like animated in real time. Look at them go. Yeah. Look at them go. Okay, we are about to see like an Armenia versus Grey folks here. Looks like the Grey folks are trying to run away because they can't power. They can't go against a tank, you know. Or they're trying to push now from the south. Look at them go. There goes the tank. See? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got morale, food consumption kind of stuff too. Not really. This is supposed to be fairly simple to learn, but very hard to master, you know? So the controls are very simple. You select units and then you right click to tell them where to go and what to attack. And then when you actually selected, I don't think I have any base left, but essentially when you have one city selected, you have here like some buttons where you can specify which type of unit you want to purchase or you want to spawn, and they can be regular riflemen, they can be tanks, they can be cannons, they can be mortars. Then we also have ports that are able to spawn boats. Some are military boats which just like destroy stuff. And then we have these white ones which are transport boats. So they have people inside. And this one is trying to go somewhere. But it died. GG. Yeah, look at them go. Yeah, some cannons. We also have like destructible terrain. So that means, for example, if I were in Bulgaria and I wanted to have like a shortcut towards Serbia, I didn't need to go all around this. I could literally destroy the terrain here. You know, like this part here. And then I would be able to like cut across. Yeah, so we have boats trying to kill people. Look at them go. Yeah. We also have like stuff underwater. We have like some little corals, you know. Pretty cool stuff. Maybe we'll have submarines one day. Who knows? But yeah, as you can see, although we started with 10 players very spread out, they kinda aggregated into different regions of the map. So you'll have the light blue folks here on a southwest. Here we have the red team, pink team, gray team, teal team, yellow team. So they kind of start conquering around one of their regions of interest, and then they try to expand as much as possible. Yeah, and here we'll have like three-way fights very soon because we have yellow on the north. We have like blue people here, we have red people here, we have pink people here. So these are like some points of contention where people will just go crazy, you know? Okay, and here we have another attack of gray versus steel. And I can do like some proper casting like this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, and this is what we've been working on, and hopefully we'll be able to release later this game, at least publicly, because right now we are only running like private playtests. But if you are interested, I invite you to join our Discord server, which is somewhere under the stream on one of those panels. There's a Discord link, and then you'll be able to join the server. You'll be able to participate in playtests, and we even host some tournaments with prize pools every once in a while. But they are very tough to win because there has been people that have played this game since the beginning. So usually it's always the same 2 or 3 guys that win. But you can try. You can try. Okay, I don't want any of these. Spawning box, spawning unit name, purchase buttons, Q button class. Oh, I can even have a subclass. I can have a type that is a class. Oh, that's pretty cool. No, that's my Discord. That's my Discord. I'm. It's under the stream. I can show it to you. I can show it to you. So you can either click this standalone on Discord thing, like this button here, or on the ongoing projects. We also have the same URL here. Or you can join my server as well. Why not both? Why not both? Campfire. Okay, I think I want to get rid of all of these. Yep. And okay, on show, I'll probably want to call a campfire entity ID here. I don't want any of this. Campfire. 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 Okay, do I have any more fortress stuff in here? I do not. Pretty cool. Hola, Robina Dev. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Yeah, welcome, Phenomenal, to the Discord server. Okay, so today I'm working, doing well, and you? I'm doing great. Yeah, the morning was a little bit tough. I was very tired, but now I've picked up some energy. And yeah, today I'm working on the Unreal Engine game, standalone, which, well, URL is there, which is the real-time strategy game that I'm not sure if you know about it or not. I mean, it's kind of tough because since I'm rotating projects pretty much every day, I know that you've been here in the past, but I don't remember if you were here on a Unity stream or the Game Boy stream. So yeah, I'm working on this game today. And I'm working on the selection widgets, like the little pop-ups that show when I select one of the units, just to have like some more data about them, like their health status or how powerful they are. Currently we have that already for the regular units, and now I'm doing it for the campfires, which are these little tall banners here. Okay, I would say that this is good. This is good. So now I need to clean all of this. Okay, so I essentially copied this class from the fortresses selection widget, this one. So I copied the entire file so I could use it on this little banner stuff. But now essentially means I need to clean like a bunch of code. That's pretty much how it goes. Entity ID, show for campfire, clear campfire data. Native construct. I don't need any of this. When our campfire. Okay. Although I'll probably not wanna have these anymore, because if it switches ends, I don't want to unselect them. They're still gonna be part of my selection, I guess. I don't know. I'll leave this for now. Show for fortress. Hold on. Do I have a show for fortress? No. I only have a show, a regular show. Okay, so this is a regular show. And this takes a campfire, an entity ID, which is the entity of the campfire. If not fortress. No, bro. Oh, thank you for following, Kachanga. I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you very much. Here's your confetti, free of charge. Yeah, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm doing game dev stuff here, and today I'm working on an Unreal Engine 5 project. Some other days I do Unity development, and other days I do Rust development for my own Game Boy emulator. So tons of projects, tons of rotation. We move fast, and that's how it has to be, I guess. Okay, so I don't need any of this. I mean, this kind of doesn't do anything. Do I even need hide and show? Maybe I don't even need hide and show. Hold on. Okay, so I have this guy, and I'm gonna call initialize campfire display. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna call this, And this is gonna call show, and this is gonna do something that I still don't know what. It's gonna do something. And then I have hide. I'm not exactly sure if I'm ever gonna call hide though. But we'll see. Okay, so all of this can be deleted. On purchase button, get purchase on selection changed. Yeah, I might need these on selection changed, but not for the reasons I anticipate though. Like I don't want to hide the widget. I'll leave this empty for now. I'll leave this empty for now. So the only thing that I kind of need to do here is whenever I call show with this, I want to store my campfire entity ID equals this, okay? And then here, what I'll probably need to do is I'll need to find whatever campfire this thing actually is, you know, and get campfire data, where I pass the campfire entity ID, you know, something like this. This will get me the campfire data. Oh, it's actually a pointer. Yeah, I've already added to my wish list. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, we also have we have a game Discord server there. I think they added the link on the Steam page. I'm not exactly sure though. Let me see if I'm not sure if they added the Discord link here. No, they haven't. Okay, I'm gonna ask them to add it here. But yeah, the same video that I'm playing is the video that is here. Then we have like more cool screenshots. We also added a devlog where we will be starting to add like everything that we do pretty much every month, so people can follow the progress here as well. Plenty of cool stuff, plenty of cool stuff. By the way, have you seen the new movie, Michael? I haven't seen the movie. I haven't been to the movies in very, very long. I haven't been to the movies since I moved where I currently live. Which means that I haven't been to the cinema for 2 years. Almost. And I kinda miss it, not gonna lie. I do miss it. You don't like paying £9 for a glass of Coke? Well, it doesn't cost £9 here, but yeah, like going to the movies is like super expensive. It doesn't make much sense. It costs around $10 here to go to like one ticket. But I mean, I can literally wait 1 month after the movie appears on the Portuguese movies, and then I will be able to like watch it on like a streaming service or something. So I think the last movie that I saw was the nuclear bomb movie. What's it called? The one with Oppenheimer. Yeah, this was like the last movie that I saw. Oppenheimer. But this one, it made sense to go on the cinema and watch, you know, because of the large screen and like that crazy sound effects and stuff. So this made sense. But now all of the other regular movies I just rather watch at home. I live in India, quite affordable here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure, but maybe you are at least the first Indian or the first person that lives in India that has said something on stream that I know of. I mean, usually people don't say where they are from. Okay, so this should allow me to grab data and update data. Okay, let's see. No, I need to close this again. I need to close this again. And I need to compile this again. Okay. Build succeeded. GG's. Okay, so we will need to see something there. What will it be? When you select a campfire, it shows a single unit selection widget with no info. Instead, we should have a separate widget, yes. For now, we can just show the country name and how many income it's worth. How many bases it has. Okay. Sounds like a good plan. Okay, so this is the widget that we are gonna have. I'm not exactly sure about this grid panel in there, so I'm just gonna delete it. I'm not exactly sure about anything else in here, so I'll probably wanna have the okay, I need to rename this. So this will need to, I'll need to call this city country name, you know, and then city, what do they say? Income it's worth, base count. And because I'm Portuguese, and because Ronaldo, this Portugal 7. This is the default data. This is the default data. Okay. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, so now it means we'll need to have this common text block in order to bind with the C++ code. So if I open this again, larger, sir, thank you. I should have somewhere around here there's a uText block spawning unit name. So I'll need to do this for the campfire selection widget here. So I'll have two of these. The first one will be country name and the other one will be base count, or country base, the country base count. Okay, country base count. Okay, I did this, pretty cool. And now essentially what I need to do is, assumingly this should be matching well enough. So campfire data, this will have an F name here, you see. So I'll need to say something like this. I'll need to convert, no, I need to say dot text equals that. But this is an F text. Oh, needs to be a dot set text. Okay. F text. No. So I need to do a F text of this. Also no. Okay, how do I convert? How do I convert from a string? No, that was proper. Does it need to be a reference though? No. The hell? Cannot cast. Oh, it's an F name. Oh. Okay, then a toString. toString. What about this one? Member is inaccessible. Bro. What about this? I always hated this about Unreal, you know? F name to F text. What's with the Ronaldo? What's with it? What's your question? What's your question, sir? I mean, why does my child come home shouting "Sue"? Holy shit. Why? Well, because kids are kids, you know? Kids being kids. I don't know how it started. I mean, he started doing it in Spain when he played for Real Madrid. But it kind of sounds like not 6-7, not 6-7, only 7. But it kind of means yes. Whatever he's shouting, he's like yes. You know, it's like Su. This is in Portuguese. In Portuguese, sim is yes, and in Spanish, si is yes. So he created like a version of it that both sounds like sim and si, and they just mean yeah. Sorry, yay. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I still don't know how to freaking do this thing. F names. How do I F name to F text? It's F text from F name. Holy crap. F text from name. GG, we did it. And here we'll need to do a country base count set text, and this is gonna be campfire data. Current spawns alive. No. How do I actually know how many bases each country has? The hell? You go Sue in your name. Sue. Why not? Yeah, that's his name. And it also sounds like S-U, because it's from Madeira. And in Madeira, which is a Portuguese island, they have a very thick different accent. So they don't say sim, yes, the same way we regular continental folks say. They say it's more like su. So he just extended the su to su, you know. It's Ronaldo for you. Because he's from Madeira. See? History class. The more you know. Madeira. Yeah, you call it Madeira because you guys don't fucking know how to spell like any non-English word. You know? English-speaking people usually only care about English words. They don't even try. That's the sad part. They don't even try. Because if people would really try, they would be able to say thing. Careful. Careful. Are you gonna ban me? But generally, they don't even try. You're gonna get quoted. Nah, it's fine. They don't try. Because, turning back to the conversation we had in the morning, overall people are just lazy. They don't care. That translates to alcohol in Hindi, Madeira. Oh. That's cool. I don't know if it has any relation to it. I mean, the Portuguese were the first European country to reach India. So I wonder if we took some booze with us. And it could have been like some Madeira liquor. And then you guys reused the name, you know? Maybe. That's a possibility. You know, like same reason that in Japan, what's it called? Whenever you fry the prawns, what's that mixture called? No, I don't remember. Tempura. Yeah. Tempura comes from the Portuguese word tempero. You know? Tempero, which just means like to... I don't know what the translation is. But tempero is whenever you put like spices and salt and pepper and all of that in the food just to make it taste better. That's called tempero. So the Japanese reuse that word for tempura because the tempura is like a season. Tempero is seasonings. So the Japanese use the word tempura just because it was a seasoned batter that they used for the prawns. So yeah, like the Portuguese culture is everywhere, bro. It's everywhere. Like even the English tea, you know? You know why you guys like drink tea? Because there was a queen, or there was a princess that was Portuguese, and she went and married an English folk king, and she took a bunch of tea from Portugal, and she made it so that every day at 5 o'clock, everyone in the palace or castle or whatever would need to stop what they were doing and have a tea with her. And that's how the 5 p.m. tea thing started. But to be completely honest, the teas actually came from Portugal, like exploring the world. So we actually got that from another place. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Okay, we need to figure out how do we get the count for the number of bases that belong to a country. What does it mean? Like, for example, Portugal has 3 bases, 1 base, 2 bases, 3 bases. How do I know which bases belong to Portugal? How many of them? I don't know. There's probably a method somewhere like get countries or get for country, get for country, get country. I don't like this search. I would like this search to be smarter, but not. It's very dumb. Get base counts. Get base color. Get base color for team. No. No. Okay. What can we? How can we figure this out? Okay, we can probably try to find in code when we change the ownership. Why doesn't this work, bro? Ownership. There's like a change country ownership or something in the fortress. Yes, this. It's this. Fortress owners. Country name. So, so it iterates over. It iterates over all of the freaking countries. For all of the fortresses, and then it checks like the total fortresses. Damn, this is like fucking hateful. Okay, we are doing that. Let's get a few post-war elements in there. You don't use Claude? Holy. I try not to use AI for things that I enjoy doing. So because I like making games, I don't use AI to make code for me. I might ask it questions and discuss problems and situations and ask for some help, but I don't like using AI to write code for me. On these specific contexts of I'm working on something that I actually enjoy doing. If I were doing something that I don't enjoy, like building a website, which I hate, then I don't mind lending a hand from the AI gods, you know? I need a better thing for this. This is just spiteful. Hold on. Was that game that ad? Let's get a few post-war elements in there. Was that game that had the Arch post-Hiroshima, right? Oh, I thought of an interesting analogy earlier. E-bikes got a lot of crap from mountain bikers because you just ride your bike. But it turned out e-bikers spend more time riding and less time pushing up a hill. Now everyone got one. I don't ride the bike. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. On network, on peer, initialize, collect, get fortress, get actor, get movement, begin, update, get selected, can load, blah 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 blah. I really thought we would have a get number of bases for country, you know. Declare winner. Will you get to do more of the thing you enjoy using AI? Absolutely not. In this specific situation, I don't think I would be doing more of the things I would enjoy if I was using AI, because I'm doing what I enjoy. I might not enjoy like building UI that much, but I still enjoy it more than I still enjoyed doing it myself and suffering through it than letting an AI do it for me. So no, in specific cases, in the specific situation of a game development, I don't want AI anywhere near. I don't get e-bikes. If you want to exercise, use a normal bike. If you want to get around easily, get a moped or something. I don't have one, but I'd like to be able to go further. Well, you do go further because you'll still pedal, but then it also has the battery. So in reality, you'll go your energy plus whatever energy the bike has, which will be like 20 kilometers or something. Yeah, I mean, sure. Because they have a finite amount of distance they can go. So yeah, I would say that in that case it would make sense. Because it's not really replacing you, you know? It's more of an extension. Or because, I mean, even people might use e-bikes on a like day-to-day basis to like go to their job and back. And I don't want to arrive at my job like super sweaty, you know? Because I just like put 10 kilometers on the bike and I need to go with a full suit to my job. But yeah, if I have an e-bike, I'll still reach there and pedal only like half of the... I'll only use half of my energy. So in that case, sure. But I mean, e-bikes do one thing and AI is trying to do everything, you know? It's just lying to yourself that you're riding and getting fitter. I don't think it's about riding yourself or getting fitter. I do agree with Simonot. I would say that people that get electrical bikes are to help them, you know? It's not for them to fake pretending they are better riders than anyone else. It's just for them to be able to maybe enjoy biking again, because maybe they live in a mountain and they can't go up the mountain by themselves, you know, because it's tough. Not everyone is like a super elite sport guy. Why not a moped? What is a moped? It's like a small... why not a moped? Well, because mopeds need to ride in the road, you know, and there are plenty of cities where you already have like dedicated electrical bike lanes where you can take your electrical bike in, you know. So maybe people that go actually slow, they might not want to go like in the middle of the road, because that's scary. I would never ride like a bike, like a motorbike on the road. Never. There's no amount of money you can pay me to ride an actual motorcycle. An electric scooter then? Electric scooter people are just maniacs. We have a few people where I live, where they go to their job and back on an electric scooter. They are the most dumb drivers like that there is. I don't trust them for anything, but I kind of trust people in a bike. And the scooters are just so finicky, you know? They're just so finicky. Like you hit like a hole in the ground and you are laid out. You are out. You need to go to the hospital, you know. But with a bike, you have suspension. Or do jumps. Yeah, I don't think people on e-bikes want to do jumps. I think, I don't know. ECS. Bro, stop. Fortress. Oh, so I can't actually get this. Okay, can I actually get the ECS manager? I can. Auto ECS manager. E-scooter was my first vehicle after cycling. 6 years back, it did not require a license. Yeah, well, in Portugal, it doesn't require a license as long as it's one of the slower ones. But then what happens is that people buy the faster ones, they still don't have a license, and they drive it on road. Like in between cars, as if they were regular bikes, motorcycles. But those people are freaking crazy. I'm fortunate enough that I don't have to leave the house during the day, because I've been working pretty much remotely for the past almost 8 years now. No, not 8 years, but 3 plus 3, 7 years that I've been working remotely. And so I don't have the need to drive during the day, but my wife does. And every single day, she's driving her little smart car, which is like a very tiny car. Smart car. Like it's a very small car, okay? And she's driving, and she's doing 50 kilometers per hour or 60 kilometers per hour. And then there comes like an electric scooter, vroom, like 70 kph, not even have an helmet or anything. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, I need to grab the Fortress store. Please. Manager. Get store, Fortress storage. Thank you. Okay, what is my country name? This. Fortress. Every person drives like a maniac in India. Yeah. Same here. Well, not everyone, but some people do. Going so fast on a scooter with such tiny wheels feels so unsafe. Yeah, that's why I don't like them. I mean, it's legit scary, and it's legit scary for the person that is driving like an actual vehicle, you know? Because you are driving, and you know that your vehicle won't like shift weirdly, even if you drive like over a pothole or something. But those guys are always like zigzagging in between potholes. And like all like trembling and stuff. Like it's crazy. It's hella crazy. In 32, total fortresses equals 0. Okay, cool. Set text. Can I just do this? To int, to string. To string. No. Can I do a... How do I convert a number to a string? In Unreal. In C++. To string. Unreal. Auto format int 32. F string printf. Good job. Oh, this is an F text. Fucking hell. F text. Printf. No. This will be an F string from int to text. No. Okay, it needs to be an F text of this. Holy, is this from string? See how shitty the Unreal API is? Good job. Okay. If this now works, I should be able to select the campfires on the different the campfires on the different countries. And hold on. Oh, I need to import this. So I should be able to click on the campfires of the different countries, and it should be able to tell me how many bases there are for that country, or how much is it worth. Okay, what does he say? We can just show the country name and how many income it's worth, how many bases it has. So it's either gonna be 0 or that number, and it's gonna be 0 if oh, UIS add. Hold on. Clear campfire data. Bro. I always get like so twitchy hearing this game soundtrack. Initialize campfire display. Okay. Steering is twitchy. Tiny bumps are a severe hazard. Yeah. I really don't understand how people like driving an electric scooter. It feels so dodgy. It feels so freaking dodgy. Oh well. Rifleman. Fuck, it didn't show. Why, bro? Oh, does it only show? Nah. This is not filtering properly. Okay, let me get rid of the bots now. Game mode. Not this. Game mode, this one. No bots, thank you. Okay, let's see if I can conquer Portugal. Go and be free, my guy. Job. Okay, so whatever we did, this thing is not working. Whatever we did, this thing is not working. Oh, now I click escape. Why can't I click play? Bro? Unreal is unresponsive. That wasn't fun. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. Cat is meowing. Pam, pam, pam. Come on, work. Please work. Meow. Meow. Where are your specs? Pam, pam, da, 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 32 gigabytes of RAM. My CPU is a Ryzen 7 9800X 3D. And then I also have a RTX 5070 Ti. Yes. Okay, why doesn't this work? Why doesn't it work when I click the flag though? Very weird. Very weird. I feel like I need to put a breakpoint here. And bloop, I clicked. Okay, good job. Okay, I think I also need to put oh, this is already attached. Cool, so this is gonna call clear campfire data and then show. Clear and initialize. Okay, so bloop, calls clear. Clear hides it, which does nothing. Good job. And then it calls initialize, bloop, which calls show, which gets the campfire data. And we are talking about Catalonia. So I set the name of it. And I count the number of fortresses that Catalonia has, which is 2. And then I set this. And then I set the campfire selection as the active widget on the selection switcher. Why doesn't it work though? Why doesn't it work though? Entity ID 60. I want to build, but everything became so expensive. Yeah. Also because of, you know, AI. But fortunately enough, I bought everything before they got impossible. Although I would like to upgrade to 64 gigabytes of RAM. just so that it runs pretty much forever. But I mean, 32 is more than what I need right now. So it's not too bad. Why doesn't this work? Why doesn't this show? This thing. I want a new SSD, but they are simply too expensive now. 190 pounds drive is now 590. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, everything is very expensive. Even like GPUs, RAM, SSDs. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. So I'm fortunate enough that I upgraded the PC before this AI super craze wave. Yeah. I hope to keep this PC for like 5 years actually, at least. And then in 5 years we reassess. Okay, so this is supposed to be working, my guy. I really don't know why this doesn't work. Even this should work and it doesn't. Set active widget. What is this called, bro? I don't know. This should be working. This should be working. Why is this not working? Where is everywhere we call this? So we call it here for the multi-unit selection. We call it here for the single unit selection. We call it here for the fortress selection. And then we call it here for the campfire selection. I legit do not know. Because I don't even know if this is actually like changing, you know? Debug. Widget reflector, pick. Okay, this almost feels like there's nothing there. Do I need to register that in some way? Okay, if I click on one of these guys and I select this widget now. Oh. Sorry, bruh. Okay, so I have this guy selected here. This guy is this selection widget here. Okay, so I want to have this as the root now. Okay, pretty cool. Now, what happens if I click this? Campfire selection. Widget fortress. Multi-unit selection. Grid panel. Okay, so this is like doing something, you know? You know, this is legit doing something. I think. I hope. Or even better, if I clicked on the third one. So the third one is now empty. Okay, maybe I'll do it like this. But if I do this, then it's something. Empty, something, empty, something. So this is changing stuff here, which is cool. And can I actually check what is the current visible widget on the selection switcher? Apparently not, which is very sad. Common visibility switcher. Oh, so these are the indexes. No. Layout. No, I mean, I don't know. This is the single unit selection that we already validated. But this is the campfire one. And this has multiple stuff here. Mainly, it has like some text here, you know? And I'm setting the text here to be Catalonia, Spain. Catalonia, Spain. So I'm legit doing this properly. Same thing here. So Spain is getting 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Portugal would get 3, which is proper. Catalonia would get 2, which is proper. But why isn't this rendering here? Why is this not rendering there? Do I actually need to like register it? I actually don't know. I legit do not know what I need to do here. Selection switcher. Variable. No. Like even on the event graph, do I need to specify which are the possible guys? Push widget. Does anyone know? What am I missing here? I really don't know. Your UIs are getting more complicated lately, bro. I mean, I just in the case of this one, I literally just copy and pasted it. But I made this UI, like everything UI here on the center. I don't know if I can select it. No, but like these 4 selection switcher things, I pretty much did it all. I did this. I did this little control bar here at the top. Everything else was here already. Why doesn't this campfire selection show? Campfire selection widget. Surely not this set visibility nonsense. Maybe it is. Maybe this doesn't compile, and because it doesn't compile, then it doesn't run. Bro, don't crash in real, please. Please save. Nope, Unreal is dead. Okay, I kinda wanna have this done, so I can maybe do some racing or something. I don't know. Okay, was that the issue? Maybe that was the issue. Like maybe the blueprint was not compiling, so it couldn't render. Who the fuck knows? No. No. That's not it. That's absolutely not it. I mean, this now compiles. There's a bunch of functions that I don't want to use. There's a bunch of variables as well that I probably don't want to use as a variable. At least not for now. Yeah, I don't want these variables. Fuck you all. The image as well. What do you mean? And the spawn unit button. Okay, so I don't want any variables here. Okay, I have these widgets properly bound. Still doesn't work. Okay. Still doesn't work. Maybe it's not an issue with this, you know? Maybe it's not an issue with this. Maybe I need to find more references to this selection switcher. Because maybe I'm changing it in more places that I shouldn't. No, there's one call here. There's two calls there. Okay, am I actually forgetting to do something in a C++ though? Like for example, for the campfire, we call clear, and then we call initialize, and then we set the widget. Okay, so if I go on the fortress, whenever I do clear, what happens? Clear hides. What does hide do? It just resets data. Okay. What does show do? I have no idea. I have no idea what's wrong. Is it time to ask ChatGPT what is wrong? If anything at all. Okay, what happens if I put the campfire selection as the first thing? Don't know, seems unlikely. It actually kind of feels like this is not calling whatever is on the campfire selection. That's what's messing me up. That's what's messing me up. Campfire only has 212 there. But I mean, everything else is the same. I mean, it should really be like working the exact same. Maybe I need those uniform grid cells or whatever they're called. Hierarchy. Overlay. Bloop. Okay, let's see now. It's gonna be something like incredibly dumb. I already know it. See, like, it's showing this. It's showing this. Okay, so, okay, I think I see. So what this means is that there's some weird visibility here that's disabled. Alright, Eden. Not it testable, Eden. Yeah, this VB spawning box is like Eden for some reason. Okay, GG, it worked. Yay! Freaking despair. GG. Slovakia. Hungary. Slovakia. Hungary. Okay. And now I also need to make these visible, it seems. Kind of feels like it's Eden. Hello? Visibility visible. Good job. There should be a drummer. Okay, Northern Italy, 3. Portugal, 3. Spain, 5. Nice. Catalonia, 2. Good job. We did it. We did it, everyone. We did it. Great success. Great success. Okay, this took more than I thought it would. Campfire selection widget. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, everyone. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. We were able to finish the task. What does Acerola? But Acerola, why don't you? Yeah. I'm kinda waiting for a new video from him. Just imagine. Now I'm gonna go on YouTube and Acerola would have released a new video like immediately. 2 months ago. Bad. Yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching the stream. We were able to finish the task. So now I'm gonna get going. I'm kind of tired, you know. It's tiring to be a professional streamer. Yeah, I'm gonna rest. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I think we will continue. No, tomorrow morning we will jump to the Unity game, the other board game that we are making with another friend. GG's indeed. GG's in chat. And yeah, thank you all for watching the stream. If you guys are watching but still do not follow the stream, I would appreciate it a ton if you guys could give me a follow. I would say that the goal until the end of May is 200 followers. I think that would be pretty neat. That would be pretty awesome indeed. So let's see, maybe we'll be able to do it. Only 92 people to go. But yeah, so if you guys don't follow, please follow the channel. I also have a Discord server in case you guys want to join the community, and we can talk offline about wherever you feel like, I guess. I can be like your therapy counselor if you need me to be. But yeah, I'll get going, everyone. Thank you once again, and have a nice rest of the day or evening or morning, depending on where you are in the world. Yeah, good plan. See everyone. Thank you.